Greetings everybody, Economy of Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Last time we got through the Mermaid's Cave, and we saved Nehru. Unfortunately, now Varun has control of Queen Ambi. In this episode, you might notice that A, I am by the Crown Dungeon for some reason, and B, I have a lot more rupees than I had in the last episode. Well, there's a reason for both. I granted a bunch of money because we're going to need to spend on a lot of stuff. As for the reason why I'm by the Crown Dungeon, well, as I sit back in my squeaky chair, I can explain. But I guess I'm also in the wrong section, aren't I? Yep. But if we go over here, because there's a heart piece up here on Rolling Ridge that we did not get, so now we're actually going to go get it. Because if we go over here, and go right one more screen, there is a heart piece there, but we have no way of getting that, at least not this time. Or at least we didn't have any way of getting it at the previous time. But now that we're here, there's a cave there I want to bomb. Really? I also look like I'm throwing something while I'm in the cutscene. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's actually use the Tune of Ages here. Because I am actually curious to see what's in here. Treasure chest, which contains money, of course, like I don't already have enough money. That would have been nice to have known before, because I would have just gone here to get the last bit of money I need, but you know what? Money's money, so I'll take it. But there's two things we need to buy when we get back, and both are, well, very expensive. Which is why I got all this money. And I'm curious to see what's in that cave. But there's the piece of heart. We'll have to go back to the past, but that's fine because I want to find out what is in that cave. Because I'm actually legitimately curious. Back to the past once again. Or back to the present from the past. Alright, so this is just a way down here. Yeah. Alright, now that's done though, let's head on back to town. Because, as I said, there are two things we want to pick up, and the first one's in town. In the secret store. You probably know where this is going. Let's go up here and let's play our Tune of Ages. Go to the past to immediately go back to the present. Cool story, bro. Alright. Back in the present, though, we go here, and go this way into the secret shop. And actually, there's two things I wanted to buy here, which, you know what? I'm actually not going to buy the heart piece. Because you see it's here, I have not really much reason to get it. Sir, I can expand your ring box to make it hold more rings. It's 300 rupees. We have the level 2 ring box, which can hold 3 rings. Now, I could buy the heart piece, technically, but then I wouldn't have enough money for the other thing I wanted. And for those who are wondering how I got all this money, I just went to the target cart minigame. Where, like, the minigame where we had to shoot up. It's a minigame where we got the boomerang from. But there's one other shop that I want to go to, which we could have actually gone to this shop before, back when we got the flippers. I just chose not to because, well, I didn't have much reason. Which now I guess I have a bit more reason. But if we go over this way, and this one you actually have to do, so that's the other reason I didn't want to buy that heart piece. Because if we go over here, there is this place. This shop has only two things. It has a magic potion and a gaseous seed. For the part that's coming up, you need a magic potion. Which, I don't believe I have a magic potion, considering I died in the last dungeon, so I need to buy one now. But now that's done, there's one other thing that we need to do as far as side questing goes. Don't worry, after we do that, which in theory it shouldn't take long, but after we do that, we will be good to start heading off to the 7th dungeon. Yeah, a lot of exploring in this episode, huh? So what, 5 minutes in, we've been doing only side quest stuff? Alright, let's head off to the past. Which, we get thrown in the middle of the ocean, why the heck not? But anyways, there's... Well, while we were rafting, I'm not sure if I showed this, but you might have discovered... not here. You might have discovered that there is an area that had a cave that we could not get to. Well, now that we have the Mermaid's Tail, we are ready to go to that area, which I do believe is down here. I'm not entirely sure, though. Yes, right here. I'm gonna swim over here. And we can actually enter here. But what's in this cave? That's the question here. Well, there's an Aratoke there, which has another item. What do you have? I found this scrap wood by the sea. It's weird. I've been waiting here a long time, but the owner hasn't come to claim it. I guess you can have it. I've been polishing it for many years, so it's very shiny. You get the iron shield. If you meet the one who dropped it, you don't need to mention me. I don't need any thanks. Yeah, we have the iron shield. The level 2 shield, aka. Not that useful, at least to me it isn't, but you might want it. But anyways, now that all that's done, side questing is now done for the time being. So, let's start showing off for the 7th dungeon. Which is going to take us a bit of time to get to because we have to go across the sea. This area in the southwestern corner, that's where we're going. So, we are going to have a fun time. Let's see what there is. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything we can do here. Nope. Because this stuff does hurt you. You cannot go across it. Very unfortunate, but let's see if there's anything that might help. Oh, maybe this. Let's go and play our Tune of Ages, as we always do. Or at least what we've been doing. Well, it throws us in the middle of the ocean here. Which takes us back to this area, of course. Alright, what about here? Alright. Let's see what you... Who's in this house? My family's been fishing this island since my grandpa's day. The island is drifting to the west. So long ago, it was farther east. It was farther east, you say? They pulled us. But anyways, that's getting the majority of this section is going to be a bunch of puzzles relating with going back and forth between time. Kind of like on our way to the 4th dungeon. But that's a story for a past day. I was gonna say that's a story for another day, but that day already came. What does this say? Zora Village and Sea of Storms. Alright then. Well, what is there in this area? We can't go down. Can we go up? Yes, we can. And let's go and pull out our switch hook, because oddly enough, these things still manage to find their way underwater. Don't ask me how. It just happens. Let's play the Tune of Ages once again. We're doing this a lot. Taking us back to the past. Let's dive underwater, because we probably need to. Because I do believe we're close to where we need to go. Are we? Well, we can't do anything there, I can say that with confidence. So, let's go ahead and head back to, well, the present. We do this a lot, so why not do it even more? Well, we can't do anything here. think we can do something right here. It's a really fun time, can't you tell? So now we can dive down here and go this way. We are now at Zora Village. And I gotta say, I really like the music that plays here, personally. Really nice tune. Anyways, what we want to do, though, is we want to head to the pass, which, now we're in a new area, we should be able to find some land somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. Let's head on back to the past, and see what this place was like in the past. Now, remember when I said before that you were going to need a magic potion? Well, you're going to need it just about now, so... just... let's go in here. And... this appears to be King Zora. The pain. This is the end for me. To think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. The pain. Given the magic potion? Is this magic potion? Looks very suspect. But if I'm to die, can't hurt to drink it. Ugh. Yeah, it's awful. But it flows through me. The royal line is saved. Who are you? Well, thank you, Link. The filthy water that flowed in from the east lately must have made me ill. I will never forget you. What do you wish for, Link? Huh? A big fish? Do you mean Jabu Jabu? The Jabu Jabu is the guardian of us Zoras. Calling him a fish is an insult. Watch your language. Here's we should return back here at a future date. So, guess what? Back to the present. Let's go ahead and take the way that we had right here. Back to the present. Because we still have a bit of a ways to go. A few more puzzles to get through. Let's head back down here. And go this way. Great healer, what do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu? My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu, but I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. Anyhow, the filthy seawater has left Jabu Jabu near death. If you say you must, then find a way to get rid of this filthy seawater and save Jabu Jabu. Will you accept this quest? Very well. Then take this. We have the library key now. It's the key to Eyeglass Isle Library, east of here. It is an ancient library, so I do not know if this key still works. Perhaps you can research why the seawater is so filthy. I trust you to save Jabu Jabu. Alright then. Well, time to head off to wherever Eyeglass Library is, which would... ow. It would probably be out this way. In fact, yeah, I do believe it is right nearby. In fact, I believe it's right here. Here's Eyeglass Library, but the door seems to be locked with no keyhole. In which case, let's head to the past. Well, the door's open, which I would be more angry about heading back to the present, but I think we actually need to, because now this door is open. Let's go up here. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is an internal puzzle. Alright then. Well, let's see what we can find out in the past then. Once again, re-enter this place, and it's a podium for holding a book. What do you have to say? Fairy power is locked away in the back. But without another book of seals, no one can reach the powder. By the way, what is fairy powder? Let's go back to the present. We're really going back and forth between time, aren't we? Let's see what there is in the present time. Now that we know what we need this book for. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is an eternal puzzle. Okay, you're not going to really let me do anything? What do you have to say? Welcome, this is Eyeglass Isle Library. Long ago, fairy power was kept in this very library. However, at some point in the past, someone took it away, and now none remains. Back to the past. Again, we are really traversing through time. Well, back here in the past. We haven't gone over here yet, so let's see what is over here. Please listen, young one. You may not believe this, but I am the Queen Fairy, guardian of the sea. The curse of an evil one named Varen has made me appear so. The magic of fairy powder can turn me back to normal. Varen has poisoned the sea. Soon all living things in it will perish. Please go find some fairy powder. Well, we're going to need fairy powder, which we know where we can get fairy powder, but the problem is getting the fairy powder itself. Because, let's see what you have to say. This is the Eyeglass Isle Library. Fairy power is said to be stored in the back, but I have yet to see it. Because we can't do anything about this. It's a podium for holding a book. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and head back to the present once again. Again, with traveling between time periods. Isn't it fun? You gonna give me this now? Because I kind of need it. Book of Seals. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Oh, this should be interesting. I give to you the Book of Seals. Now we have the Book of Seals for ourselves. Let's see if we can put it to use. So guess what? Back to the past. Alright. It's a podium for holding a book. Place the Book of Seals here. 4, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is basically the puzzle. It's a bunch of invisible paths. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. I gotta try to memorize this. 2. Oops. Right. Oh, come on. I think I have to read this book for there to actually be a path there. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, then just walk this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then walk this way. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. And then this one. Let's do this. Alright. So 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Excuse me, sir. You have done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. We have fairy powder. Removes curses. Continue on without fear. Do not forget your courage. Back to the start of the area. Let's go ahead and use that fairy power that we just got. You brought me fairy powder. Now I can return to normal. Sprinkle the powder on me. Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil. And with that, the entire area has been cleaned. So with that, back to the present, one last time. Now that's done, let's head on off. I do believe actually somewhere in this area, probably this area here, is a Gale Seed tree actually. Which, it's here somewhere. Basically, it's a Gale Seed tree, and yeah, there it is. And you can use it to travel. It's also there in the past, so if you need a way to travel here, you have that. But anyways, now that's done, let's go see King Zora once again. Thanks to you, our seawater is clean again, and Jabu Jabu's health has returned. All is well. I never go back to on my word. I dub you Zora Hero and permit you to enter Jabu Jabu. You may go see Jabu Jabu. Let's go pay him a visit then. We haven't seen who Jabu Jabu is, but it sounds like he's a large fish. But he should be right up here. With that, the entrance to the next dungeon is right in there. But that will about do it for this episode. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, we'll be starting the 7th dungeon. See you guys then.